Hello, boys and girls. This is Andy Seal, of course, and welcome to another Q&A video. As usual, I pick a couple of the questions you guys post on Facebook when I ask for them. Please don't send me any questions in private messages, either on YouTube, Twitter, or on Facebook, because those will not be entered. Only comments on the post I make. Link to Facebook in the video description if you want to post a question next time. We're actually over 600 questions this time, I think, so it's getting more and more and more. But I try to be like, I don't know, how do you say it? Not a dictator, and I kind of try to pick a few questions that maybe not I like super much, but maybe you guys will like. So let's see how it goes. First question, Anton Tullere. I think maybe Swedish, Danish, or I was about to say German, but I mean Norwegian. Are you excited for Battlefield 4? The multiplayer reveal looked pretty awesome. It looked pretty goddamn fucking banana crazy awesome. I don't know. I was trying to come up with more awesome shit to say in a row there, but it looked fucking epic. I am super duper excited actually about Battlefield 4 now, especially since I've seen some of the sniping gameplay from Tabes, and I've seen all of the other random gameplay. It just looks really, really, really good. I mean, the thing is with the reveal, it's all just alpha, actually pre-alpha build. I'm guessing, of course, they've spruced it up as much as they can for the reveal, so it actually looks a little bit better than the rest of the maps, I would guess. But I think we can still expect shit to look actually way better than we saw in the alpha on E3, so I am damn excited actually. Okay, no more Battlefield 4 talk. I can talk about that in some other video. Second question, Maria McDonald. Will you ever travel to the amazing and stunning country of New Zealand? Oh, hell no, it smells bad there. It smells like cheap poop. I don't know. What kind of animals are common in New Zealand? I'm of course just making this shit up. I don't know. I kind of feel like New Zealand is kind of a little bit like Sweden. I mean, like a few mountains and forests and like cold, bad weather and stuff. I don't know. I might just like not know anything. Oh, wait a second. Isn't New Zealand where like the kiwi fruit is from? I don't know. I'm just gonna shut the fuck up here before I make myself look more stupid than I am. But I know New Zealand is like next to Australia. That I know, but other than that, I don't know much. I don't know. It hasn't been any of the travel plans I made so far in my life. Might go there one day. Who knows? Fuck it. Third question. When do Rooksy go? Oh man, I butchered your name. I'm sorry, darling. If you could travel through time and space, where would you go and who would you see? I would go in the future and I would check how many wives I have. No, but I would. I mean, seriously, if I could travel in time, I would be a real douchebag, and I would go into the future, and I would find out like the next big thing that's gonna sell and bring a lot of money, and then I would copy that shit and become rich like a fucking cave troll. I don't know. I mean, I'm a douchebag. I mean, like, who doesn't like monies? And I would probably like try to check out myself, but I'm kind of afraid that like if I would go into time and check out how I'm doing in 10 years, like that would like fuck it up, and what should have happened in 10 years won't happen because I like changed the timeline. It's like it shoots off into another timeline. That's weird finger movements, finger puppets.
Oh, hello there, Mr. Finger. How are you doing, Mr. Finger? I'm doing good. You too. Good. Wee.
Okay, that's fucked up too. Let's go for another question. Maria Walters. Walter? Like Walter PPK? Yeah, cool. Ever have a rabid fan experience? If so, what were your thoughts? If not, a plane ticket, and that could happen, and then you can answer the question. Remind me to not send you a plane ticket to Sweden. First off, that's creepy. Why the fuck does all the girls post all the creepiest questions? It's like, dudes, you gotta step up your game. Not really. I would say the creepiest thing so far that happened to me is some guys, some children here from the city I live in. They basically went every single block where, like, around where I live, and they found my apartment and they took a picture of it and said, "Hey, aren't you gonna come out and say hey to your fans?" I don't know if, like, maybe I was out or something and they were standing outside screaming or something like that. But I mean, like, they sent me that on Facebook, so I know the real names where they live and shit like that. So I'm not really scared that they're gonna do anything weird. But still, like, if that would have been like a grown up doing that, and like I wouldn't know the name of the grown up, that would kind of creep me out a little bit. Another question, Andrew Lipshit? Lipsits. I thought your name were Lipshit. Hey Anders, my question is, beer or hard liquor to get drunk, and what is your favorite alcohol beverage? I do love drinking vodka Red Bull. It tastes good and I get drunk quickly. The thing is that, I mean, I'm a big guy. I'm 115 kilos and I'm 193 centimeters tall. So, I mean, I need at least twice as much booze to get drunk than the average girl my age, or woman, because I basically weigh twice as much as the average girl, I would believe, in Sweden. I don't know about America. America are obese, or beast. I'm sorry, America. That's just how we know you. Like, a fan sent me a picture on Facebook, like, of a person sitting in like one of those wheelchairs for fat people, drinking a Slurpee, holding a gun, shooting it, had American flag, and it says like, "America, fuck yeah!" And I laughed my ass off. Of course, I know it's not like that in reality, but a lot of people see America like that. But yeah, I like hard liquor to get drunk on. I love hard liquor. Beer, I'm not a big fan of beer anyways. I like to drink a beer when I'm already drunk and thirsty, because a beer quenches thirst a lot better than Red Bull vodka. But I don't like to get drunk on it. Like, when I want to be drunk, I don't drink beer, because I just pee a lot and don't really get much drunk. There is like hard liquor beer that is like 11% alcohol, but that just tastes like rat poison. So I don't want to drink that shit. I don't know. Let's get to the next question. Fuck, already 8 minutes. I've only done like 5 questions. Daniel I'm gonna butcher your name too. Daniel Seg, maybe. Anders, if a doctor gave you 5 years to live, what would you try to accomplish? That is a fucking good question. I think my number one concern is to make sure to spread my seeds, so to say, around the world. Basically, I would like to have children before I die. If I knew I only had a few years to live, I would want to try to find maybe the love of my life, so to say, and have some kids. I mean, it's kind of hard on the kids, to be honest. Like, you know your dad is gonna die, like, that kind of sucks. But still, right now in my life, it's not very important to have kids or a relationship. But if I knew I would die in 5 years, that would become very important to me all of a sudden. Right now, I'm just happy to be single, and I can do whatever fuck I want to. or I don't know. I might change my mind. This is just what I think now when I'm actually thinking I'm gonna live forever. Let's go for the another question. Meg Jones. Anders, would you ever date a girl from another country? ? Like a long distance kind of thing. Just curious. LOL. LOL. Oh man, I said that like a fucking old man. Just the question. LOL. What's LOL, Anders? That's like my grandfather. The rest his soul. But I don't think so. I mean, like, I think you have to see a person for a relationship to actually work. So even if I had like the opportunity to like date the best looking girl in the world that is like the most fun and like have all the same interests as me and all that kind of stuff, I still don't think it would really work, because I mean, like, in the end of the day, you gotta be able to kiss the one person you love and make sexy time to them and give them a hug and eat dinner with them and crawl up together in the sofa and watch a movie together and that kind of stuff, because otherwise it's not really a relationship. I guess I'm kind of just a hands-on guy, simply. that just looked so bad when I looked at the camera. I'm just a hands-on guy. That was not the intent, by the way, but I saw straight away how freaking creepy it looked like. Let's go for the 7th question, or I think it's the 8th one maybe. Oh, this is an easy one. Linus Svensson, that's a Swedish name. Hello, Anders. I'm going to ask my question in Swedish, like a true nationalist I am. That is very great of you, Linus. A real proud Swede. Oh, and you hit your chest like a monkey, like, oh, Anders like bananas. Anyways, vad tycker du om Bioshock Infinite? Question mark, och frågetecken. Jag kan inte släppa det och varje gång jag hör musik från det spelet blir alldeles knäsvag. Translation make it easy for you. Thank you very much, Linus. That's nice of you. What did you think about Bioshock Infinite? Question mark. I can't let it go, and every time I hear the music from the game I get all emotional and shit. Keep up the good work, past Nordman man from Norway. Motherfucker! He's not Swedish then, I guess. He's fucking... God damn it. Son of a bitch, he's Norwegian. He tricked me. Damn it. No, but... I didn't really like the ending of Bioshock, but other than that, I thought it was a fucking awesome movie. I really enjoyed it. Let's get to another question, because I see 12 minutes already passed, and I have only done like half of the questions. Herpy Derpson. I'm guessing that's not your real name. I rarely hear anything about Terry, Baya, and their family anymore. What happened to them? Question mark. I always used to have conversations with Baya during streams. This question is actually getting a little bit old now. I don't understand why people don't ask Terry and Baya, but simply, Terry and Baya had their second child, and they needed Terry, most importantly, needed a better income simply to support another child, and he kind of quit YouTube, or scaled it down like to a manageable level, and doesn't do stuff like that anymore. They're simply busy. They have a quote-unquote real life. Please don't ask me anymore. It's not my place to tell you why they stopped either. This is mostly guessing. I don't talk to them that often. Maybe like once a month, once every other month, we get together and like talk a little bit of bullshit about good old times, and that's about it. Let's go to another question. Be all serious. Liam Hendricks. I wanted to say Hendick there, but okay, we're not gonna do that. Hey, Anders! How do taxes, I guess, in Sweden affect your daily life, and how would quality of living be if taxes would be less? Keep up the great work. I guess you've heard about the very high taxes we have in Sweden. I think we have the second highest taxes in the world. I believe only... Oh, is it Iceland that has more than us, or is it Denmark? I'm not sure now. We used to have the most, at least, but... quality of living is actually really high in Sweden, but the sad thing is that you don't get to keep much of what you make. Like me, for example, I'm a sole business owner, or egenföretagare as we call it in Sweden, and I gotta tax about 55% of everything I make. So like if I would make $1, I only get to keep 45 cents. It's as easy as that. So a normal person usually taxes about 32%, I would say, around here where I live. It's a little bit less in some places and a little bit more. Like some only tax 30%, and some like all the way up to 35%, like a normal job, that is. But business owners, of course, tax a lot more, since you have to pay like your own pension fund and shit like that. It's yeah. Anyways, it makes living very easy. Otherwise, like healthcare, you don't have to worry about that. You just go to the doctor, get yourself fixed up, and it's a lot of good stuff in Sweden. But I think we don't really get our money's worth when it comes to the taxes. Like compared to how much taxes we pay, it kind of feels like a lot of the money like ran down the drain, or whatever you call it. But fuck the money question now. It's boring with money. Number, I think 11th question maybe. Elizar. Oh, I'm gonna butcher your name. Shungtang Mensche. Oh, fucking hell, I'm sorry, man. Dear Anders, every time I try to comment on a Q&A post, it already got about 400 comments, so instead of making other posts, can you please answer all the comments? If it doesn't have to be one video, you doesn't have to do it in one day. I think what he means is that, like, every time I ask you guys to, like, post your questions on Facebook, it gets, like, as I said, like 600 comments on it pretty damn quickly, and then people like, nah, fuck it, I'm not gonna comment on it. I say might here because I'm not promising anything. I might do a day on Facebook where I like say, hey guys, ask away, I'm gonna answer every single question, not in a video, but like in person, like writing back to you, like quickly. I'm not promising I'm gonna do this, but I might just do this because it feels kind of like I'm a douchebag because I take like 10-15 questions and put in a video, and the other 600 questions go unanswered. Many questions are, of course, like duplicates and shit like that, but yeah, I probably could do that because that seems like a fair thing to do. Good question there. Sadly, though, you should have put in another question because I actually answered yours and it wasn't really a question. Let's go for the next one. Paklam Tisang, do you worry that Battlefield 4 would be a bad game? I did used to worry until I saw the stuff from E3. I was really hesitant. I mean, like, I haven't recommended anyone to pre-order Battlefield yet. I probably won't recommend anyone in a little bit longer, but I'm definitely not saying don't pre-order it, because right now it looks so good that I'm so close to like giving it my Andershield slap on the bum like certificate that this game is fucking kick-ass and you should waste your money on it. Throw your monies on the screen, buy it now. It's like, trust me, I'm gonna tell you guys when I'm like 100% sure. Right now I'm like 99% sure, I would say. It's just like that final little percentage of information that's missing. And let's go for the last question. Sarah Darling, what's your favorite thing about Minecraft / Feed the Beast? I don't know. I don't know what my favorite thing is. I really like how it feels like you worked super hard to make buildings in vanilla Minecraft, because it's so hard to get all of the stuff. I mean, you literally have to do it all by yourself. And Feed the Beast is so awesome because it's almost like creative mode, but you can still use cores and stuff to get your stuff, so you actually have to work for it anyways. But it's kind of like the more you work and the more advanced you become, like the more time you spend on it, the less time you have to spend like on actually getting stuff. I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain, but I fucking love it. As usual, thank you guys for the awesome questions. Thank you guys for watching. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.
Arr, I'm a pirate.